Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel, August 29th, 2017, 7:55 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, if any of you watched my live stream early yesterday morning, I was going over the path of this hurricane, and before it made the weather news around the world, talking about how Hurricane Harvey was going to move back out into the Gulf of Mexico, regenerate, pick up steam, and then move directly towards the Louisiana coastline. And then I mentioned, and I showed you very clearly, how this weather system was going to be moving up through the state of Louisiana, Arkansas, the corner of Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, and then soon directly into my neck of the woods in southwestern Pennsylvania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I clearly showed all of you this information before it came out on CNN Weather, the Weather Channel, AccuWeather, any meteorologist that reported on the new current path of this storm. I beat them to it because I was watching everything that was going on with Hurricane Harvey. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my personal opinion that Hurricane Harvey is a weather weapon. Weaponized weather. Folks, I've been watching weather for more than 25 years. I mentioned before, I lived in South Florida. I lived in Miami for 22 years. I watched hurricanes every single season. I was actually fascinated by weather, and I paid very, very close attention, and I did my own research. Never before in my life have I ever seen a hurricane make landfall and then back up. Back up into its source, its generator, which at this time would be the Gulf of Mexico. So just as I showed you yesterday, this storm system backed up, went back out into the Gulf of Mexico where it can pick up more water and then make its way directly to Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know about HARP. We don't really know what exactly they can do with these mechanisms. The fact of the matter is, folks, this storm system was steered directly into the state of Texas for a reason. Let's think about this, folks. Texans are tough people. There are more guns in Texas than any state in this country. What a better and faster way to immobilize millions of people, millions of gun owners, millions of people that would stand up and take the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just not moving into massive conspiracy theories. FEMA is now on the ground down there in Texas. They are supposed to be the guardian angel, the saving angel for all of these people. But what they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is they are going to move all of these people directly into FEMA camps because they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to live. Their cities, their homes, their towns are underwater. And there is no end in sight. So what a better way to immediately displace millions of people, take their guns away from them, move them directly into FEMA camps where now these people are going to depend on the government. They are going to depend on them for food, water, shelter, and medical attention. And ladies and gentlemen, anybody entering into these FEMA camps, they are going to be told that they need a vaccination. That vaccination would be something that I would definitely not allow in my veins. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the path of this weaponized weather, it is going to flood all of these states. Mark my words, as I told you yesterday, and once again, I will tell you again. This is going to cause catastrophic destruction, massive amounts of flooding, and the massive amount of displacement from people, from their homes, their jobs, and their protection. Everything east of the Mississippi. What a better way to immobilize tens of millions of people. Folks, it's time to wake up, take the blinders off, and realize that we are all truly in a fight for our lives. Whether you live anywhere in the path of this weaponized weather system they now call Hurricane Harvey, or whether you live on the west coast of the United States, you live in the central, or you live in another country. The fact of the matter is, they do not want an uprising of people. They truly know what is happening in our solar system. Once again, early this morning, I have come upon some information clearly showing the deception by the boys in blue. Later on this morning, I'm going to divulge all of that information, and I'm going to show it to you. It's all current. It's what is happening to your world right now. As you're sitting there this morning drinking your coffee and your scrambled eggs, they're plotting, they're planning. You can clearly see the weaponized weather system and how they're using it. If you think I'm crazy, so be it. You have a right to your opinion. But if I were you, before you start spouting off at the mouth, you better look into what I'm telling you. Go back. Check out the path of this storm. Take a look at how this storm system backed up, went out to the Gulf of Mexico, regenerated itself, and now it is going to make a beeline directly for the east coast of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, I warned you of this yesterday. And I'm going to warn you about it again today. Heed my warning, ladies and gentlemen. The worst is yet to come. I'd like to remind all of you to make sure that you are subscribed. Smash that subscribe button. Set your notifications up. We're going to be doing a live stream later on this morning with the doctor. She is now once again under attack by Dazza the cameraman down there in New Zealand. I am now uncovering some information about Mr. Dazza the cameraman that I didn't know about before. There are facts coming out that Mr. Dazza the cameraman, Planet X debunker, Flat Earth debunker, is a Freemason, part of the Illuminati, the Luciferian organization that does not want you to know anything about this information. And I'm going to show everyone his symbolisms. He claims to be a Christian man, but when in fact, he's a Satan worshiper. He worships the devil. He's a Luciferian and a Freemason. His symbolisms are all over his YouTube channel and his Vortex Facebook page, where he sucks these people in and then basically brainwashes them into believing that none of this is occurring, that it is all just natural. He has been verbally assaulting Dr. Claudia Albers since she came into this country and before. The fact of the matter is, once again, ladies and gentlemen, that they do not want credible information, scientific information, being brought directly to your ears. Don't fall for it, folks. Stand up. Be prepared to fight. Because very, very soon, there's going to be a lot of us that are going to be in the fight for our lives. The lives of your family, your children, your friends, your neighbors, yourself. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, stay tuned.